Hi everyone. Just got home, day 2 after operation. I'm hurting. I just had a 4-hour drive home. Um, I'm. It's the wind going through my belly hurts a lot, but because I've already got back problems and whatever else, everything hurts. Because I didn't sleep for 2 days, and I'm just glad to be home, sitting in my seat. So I just took some pain meds. And I'll show you my belly. I wasn't going to do it, but I thought I'd stuff it. I've got five little wounds there. Another one under there. It's down here somewhere. Oh, I'll tell you what. Once this wind goes, I'll be alright. It's just the wind going through your body. And it just hurts. It's just like, I don't know, like really bad stitches. You know, when you get a mad cramp. And then it goes, I don't even know where it goes, to be honest with you. I know it's going through my bloods and everything, and it's sitting, I've got a big, like, I don't know what, like a pocket of air or something in my shoulder, which is absolutely killing me. So I think when my daughter gets home very soon, I'm going to be asking for a back rub. But other than that, like, everything went well. I didn't do any videos or anything while I was in there, because I was actually I was in a room with 3 old women, so I thought I won't bother them. I was just trying to keep things quiet and whatever, and yeah, so what happened, what I remember is, actually, the funny thing was, this nurse, who is, I don't even know who she was, but she's a bloody legend. I'm sitting in, like, that, because I got in at 6:30, and I didn't quite think I'd be first off the rank, but I was. And I just got in the bed, and I just put my gown on, you know, where you wait to go up, and then, like, they had a curtain closed. Oh, shit, sorry. And all I see is this woman with this massive smile on her face at 7 o'clock in the morning, comes jumping out from behind the bloody curtain. Hi, how you going? And I just looked at her and pissed myself laughing. I couldn't even answer her. I didn't mean to be rude to her, and I said that to her when we went back in. I said, I'm sorry, honey, I didn't mean to be rude to you. She said, you just caught me off guard. I said, I'm not used to people being that perky at 7 o'clock in the morning. But I remember she was just lovely the whole way. I had a lot of anxiety, and I went into the anaesthesis room, or whatever they call it, the one before you go into the operating room, and I was just breathing really heavily, just in through my nose, out through my mouth, and just trying to, keep myself calm and everything. And they were, the young bloke, the anaesthesiologist or whatever, he was pretty good. Had trouble finding a vein, which is nothing different for me. But the worst thing is he put the cannula, I don't know if you can still see it, but like right there. So that's pissed me off for the last couple of days, because every time I fell asleep, I set off the little monitor thing. That was not fun. But I ended up saying to the nurses, I said, can you just show me how to turn the bloody thing off, because it's peeing me off. So they did, which was good. I got up and walked Actually, no, I should backtrack. I remember when when we were in the room and everything, we were talking, other nurses were introducing themselves to me. I didn't see Dr. Joseph, though I'm sure he was there somewhere scrubbing up. And I remember going but just as I was being rolled into the theatre room, she put the mask over my head, so I didn't even get a chance to look around. And then 2 seconds later, to me, I'm in recovery, and they're going, Leah, wake up. And I'm like, yeah, going back to sleep. And apparently I was in the recovery room for about 4 or 5 hours. They thought because I had sleep apnea, they were worried, and they were going to send me to ICU. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm all good. Don't have to do that. And I had no idea how long I was in there. I just kept falling asleep. And then I think I heard the words ICU and freaked out a bit and sort of pepped up as if to say, yeah, I don't really want to go to ICU. So, they thought I was fine. And they took me up to the ward. They said they had a bed for me, took me up to the ward. And it was funny because I remember the people in my pre-op. And just as I was being wheeled out, they were all in a line as I was going past them. So I went, bye! Must have thought I was such a spaz. But whatevs, It was funny. And then I got up in my room and Mum's trying to talk to me and I'm closing my eyes and passing out. And then everyone's calling, how'd she go, as you get your family and your loved ones and whatever. And I just couldn't talk. So I slept a bit then, but just not comfortably. The bed to me was really uncomfortable, but that's because I've got other problems. So, other people didn't quite have that problem. But as I woke up through later on in the afternoon and, just after Mum left, this nurse came in. He was a nice dude too. He came in and he goes, you need to go to the toilet. And I'm like, well, no. And he goes, do you want to try getting up? And I said, maybe. So I got up and I thought, oh, this is easier than I thought. So I went to the toilet and then I thought, I'm not going to sit down yet because I said I'm going to get out of here 2 days. I'm not going to stay in 3 days. So straight away I got up and I walked around and I was walking up and down and I did that. I didn't stop doing that. I walked more than anyone there, I'm sure. I walked all through the night with my stupid dingy bloody trolley thing because I swear I had the loudest one in the whole bloody hospital. You have to excuse me while I try and sit up a bit. So, yeah, it was very annoying, actually. I didn't like having my little friend, as the guy called it. But, it is what it is. And, so the next day they gave me the water, but they also worried about my blood pressure. So they put this little patch on me. It's obviously gone now. And I'm like, okay, but within half an hour of having this patch, my head literally felt like my brain was trying to escape through the pores in through my hair follicles. It was so painful. And I don't get headaches very much, so this was a bit of a shocker for me. And I'm like, why is my head hurt? Can I have something to go, oh, we can give Panadol. And I said, well, that ain't going to do shit, so can I have something else? So I ended up getting 2.5 mils of Endone. Now, I don't like Endone anytime. I just don't like that med. But it was all they were offering me. I said, can I just have some Nurofen or some Panadeine Forte? And God, don't mention Panadeine Forte in the hospital. They'll rip you a new one. But, it was not fun. And I thought, oh, what do I do? So I jumped on the little page that I'm on Facebook and I said, anyone else have this? Straight up, someone piped up and said, yes, they gave me a patch and it hurt my head like nothing else. I'm like, I looked at the nurse as soon as I read it because she was actually standing in front of me. I said, can you get this thing off me, please? And she goes, I don't know if I can. I said, I'm pretty sure it might be a good idea to get it off me or I'm going to get it off myself. I said, this is why my head is pounding. I said, I'm not complaining about a little headache. I said, I've never felt this before. So within minutes of them taking it off, I got up and I walked around because I kept walking around. I actually found walking that stopped the pain, both the wind pain in my belly and my headache as well, subsided a little bit. But once they took that patch off, I did one round up and down the hall and that's it. My headache was subsided to such a much better level. So if you do have the surgery and they say they want to put a patch on you, say no. I'm not having any patches. Just give me some bloody other kind of blood pressure meds because those things are ridiculous. And anyway, so I kept walking and did what I had to do. And I was just all twisted up because everything was hurting. And as they say, when your body has all that air in it, it not only travels around your stomach, it also travels up because where's air going to go, So it's sat in my chest a bit and in my shoulders and my neck. My neck driving home has been absolutely killing me. And you also get headaches. And I'm like, well, I'm prepared for that kind of headache considering what I just had. So, That was all well and good. But I just kept walking, and then they came in this morning at about 8 o'clock, and I said, can I go home now? And they said, yeah, you drank, you've done this, you've done that. I'm like, sweet. Not for long later, I'm in the shower, clothes on. So can you discharge me now? And they said, no, I've got to wait for your blood tests and whatever else. But one thing, they discharged me at about 11 o'clock, which was wonderful. Like I said, we had a long drive home. Because I also had to stop every hour or so to get up and move around because it was just too painful. But I also got told that I didn't even ask anybody and didn't think much about. I have to have a needle every day in my leg to stop any kind of blood clots. Now, I don't think I'm really ballsy enough to do that to myself. So Mama Bear is going to be coming over every day to poke me with a needle. It's only for 10 days. You know, I'd rather be safe than sorry. No one wants blood clots. So that's my experience so far. I'm home now and I'm sitting in my comfy chair and just about to watch, because I missed all of maths, so I'm just about to watch what was happening on maths. And my daughter will be home shortly, and I just got to try and keep her off me because I know she's going to want to jump on me. But yeah, so that's my operation experience. And day 2 after surgery, just getting home after a long 4-hour drive. Oh, sorry. Okay, well, I'm going to sign off because this was just a quick 10-minute babble of my experience, and hopefully I'll be a lot more perkier and a lot more alert next time we talk. So I'll probably put another video up in a couple of days when I'm feeling a bit better, because I'm heading back to work on Monday and today's only Thursday, so I've got 3 days to recoup before I head back to work, and yeah, we'll see how things go. Alright, any questions or anything, just, leave something in the comment, and if I can answer something, I will. I mean, I'm no expert. I've never had surgery before. This is my first time. I just want to try and make sure that I don't need skin removal surgery, because I don't know if I could go through it all again. But anyway, we'll see how we go. Alright, guys. Bye.